먹겠습니다. So today, for the duration of this video, you will see me devour 2 packets of Korean instant noodles plus a large plate of fried dumplings. So essentially, this is going to be a mukbang. And as you watch me eat this ridiculous amount of food in front of me, I want to share a few thoughts with you that I had recently. So I now have a newfound respect for YouTubers in general. Not all YouTubers, but for most of them, no matter how ridiculously pointless or crazy their videos might seem. And that's because I now know how difficult it is to create and upload videos on a regular basis. You know, I've only been doing it for the past 5 weeks, and it's proven to be much more difficult than I ever expected it to be. And another thing that I realize now is I now get why a lot of people upload outrageous content on YouTube. And the reason is simple, really. And that's because if your videos aren't outrageous and crazy, people don't seem to want to watch them. Some of you might know this, but there's a section in your private YouTube setting called YouTube Studio. And there, it tells you everything about your uploaded videos, from how many views you have to how old your viewers are and from which country they're watching your videos from. You know, it's actually really fascinating. And then there's a dedicated section for what's called audience retention. And it basically shows how much of your audience watch through your entire video. And if you see my chart right here, you can see that they lose interest pretty quickly, where I start from 110% to 30% at the very end of the video. So basically, knowing all of this information, you want your audience to keep watching your videos. And how do you do that? By constantly stimulating them. Literally keeping things spicy from the very start to the very end. And that's where I seem to have an issue, a dilemma, if you will. Do I follow the equation that is proven to yield success by keeping things fast-paced, outrageous, shocking, provocative, and trendy? Or do I do things another way, even if it means less views and less attention? But the funny thing is, I believe this question isn't just relevant to YouTubers and streamers. The same obsession that we have for constant and intense stimulus has long affected the way we consume culture, the way we make our life decisions, and the way we friend or unfriend certain people. I think there's a fine line between what's offensive and what's challenging, between what's outrageous and what's extraordinary, between what's shocking and what's thought-provoking. And I believe there's a need for wisdom and discernment in distinguishing them. And perhaps to know that some things can be and ought to remain slow, calm, gentle, subdued, and mild. Jesus himself teaches us that the meek, the gentle, and the mild will be blessed and will inherit the earth. And my hope is that at least some of us can aspire to live that reality, where we feel blessed because we are okay to be meek and gentle, and where we prefer mild over spicy from time to time. In the sea of visual and auditory stimuli that are determined to turn our heads and capture our senses, I pray that our tired eyes, strained ears, and weary hearts will find rest in the quietness of Him who is gentle and humble, and the one who asks us to come to Him and take rest.